Yo, sidereal or tropical? Which one? So that's the question. Now, I believe this is not only asking me which one do I use or prefer, but also what's my take on the whole, you know, theology of it, if you will, Because for those who don't know, sidereal is Indian based, right? From India. And I'm not saying that they're the only people that practice it. A lot of people do use sidereal astrology, but it's the oldest form of astrology, to my understanding, or whatever, or what have you. You know what I mean? And what they propose is that the orbit, and forgive me if I'm butchering this, the orbit of the pole or the axis of the earth or something to that effect, and the expansion of the universe makes the stars and the constellations spread out and shift, so that when these things began, or I guess when astrology began, again, I may be butchering it, but I'm just giving you the best knowledge that I have on it. I did not thoroughly study sidereal, but based upon that shift, that means that people who were born when they in the signs that they think they were born in really aren't, because the signs have shifted in the constellation in the universe because of time passing, and again the expansion of the stars, and I guess the universe is getting bigger. I don't it's got something to do with orbit, because I really looked at this in-depth video because I wanted to know. I'm not saying I'm shut off to this, right? Because I'm telling you, this chick put me on to this shit before. She was like, yo, you gotta check out Sidereal. You check out Sidereal. I'm like, nah, I ain't learned Sidereal. I learned the Placida's tropical way. You know what I mean? I'm sticking to that. They're like, yo, you gotta check it out. It does this. You gotta look at the tatras and the satras and your tatas. I'm like, yo, I'll look at your fucking tatas. No problem. Let's do this shit. So I'll go look into the shit and everything. You know what I mean? They got the different dimensions, the DVs. I'm probably butchering that too. You know what I'm saying? But the charts and the square and stuff like that. Like, I was really looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I printed up a chart on my own to see, compare and contrast and all that. Look, y'all, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, B. I'm not an Aquarius, yo. I'm just not an Aquarius, yo. And I adore the sign. I got mad love for the sign, but I'm not an Aquarius, right? And again, I didn't thoroughly study it, but the way that I was taught, and I even hear other astrologers say this too, when they get the chance anyway, is that when you are learning astrology, whatever chart house system that you're using, whatever um, platform base that you're using, when you do utilize it, you do what works for you. You do what's best for you. You do what resonates. And that's what I did, y'all. That's what I did. But I wasn't totally sold just after, looking at it. And because I understand some people are so egotistic, or, territorial. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a Western thing. I'm a New Yorker. I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, fuck that sidereal shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like that. I really wanted to see, and I would have to at least open up conversation, the dialogue, just be like, yo, what the fuck is really going on out there, right? So I'm an experimenter, B. I'm a scientist. I'm gonna figure this shit out. So what I did was, I said, okay, this is a job for calculating the moon. This is how I study most of my astrological stuff in real time. Whenever I'm skeptical about something, I go to the moon, because the moon moves quicker than everything else, all of the other celestial bodies, right? So this is what happens. The hologram, I like calling it that now. The hologram will magnify and like pop up and show you things, give you downloads in accordance with where the planets are transiting in real time. So this is Capricorn season right now, whenever you're seeing this video of 2024. So, but I wasn't even relying on the sun. This is what I did. I'm going to just give you a few examples of how I even did more research just because this question was raised. So the other day, I'm going to this store, right? And I go to the store and I frequent the store, mind you. I've been in the store a lot. They make great bagels. I told you I'm in New York. I told you how I feel about my bagels. We don't fucking play when it comes to our bagels, right? Yo, I'm serious though. So I go to the store and I get there and I'm like, because they do bagels so well that they got like a whole tall menu of the way that they make bagels. You know what I'm saying? They serious about this shit. So I get there and I'm looking up at the menu because I know the variety of stuff that they do. So I'm looking and I'm like, the prices ain't there. The prices ain't there. So I go to Shorty. I go to the Mexican Shorty. She bad too. But I go to her, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, ma, what's up with the prices? She was like, she was even shocked, like, you know what I mean? It was real early too. I caught her when like damn near when she was just opening the joint. She looked up, she was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? She was like, what you want, Pop? What you want? What you want? And I'm like, you know what? I really don't know, B. Like, I don't know. So as we talking and we having this conversation, I look and there's a sign that says, damn, how it was worded? A special. It was a juice special, right? Now, mind you, I'm fixated on a fucking bagel. I might just pile all kinds of shit on it too. Like, I'm fixated on this fucking bagel, you understand? Bagels enhance your mood too. But they also not the greatest health for you. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. I'm just keeping it a beam with myself and you. And so now I got my eyes on this special, and it's carrot juice. So we go from bagels to carrot juice, but the carrot juice got the big old price on it. I see the price, I'm like, okay. I order the carrot juice, right? I get the carrot juice. I leave. I'm tasting the carrot juice on the way back. I go back. I double back. I buy another one of them shit. She give me the whole cardboard handle thing and all that. I get the cardboard handle. I break out. I got 2 carrot juices now. I'm going back to the lab, right? I get back to the lab. I'm like, yo, let me check. And this is before I thought to do the study on Sidereal and Tropical. But when I got back to the lab, I was like, yo, that was real awkward. That must have been a download because I got reinforced. You know what I'm saying? You know when you fixated on something and God got other plans. That's the universe talking to me, right? So I'm like, yo, let me look and see where the fucking moon is at because I know the moon had just left Cancer for the full moon, but I didn't know if it was fully over yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, let me check it out. Sure enough, I pull up the chart. The moon is in Leo when this occurred. The reason why I'm making this point is because I'm a Pisces, right? So under the solar calendar, Leo is my 6th house. 6th house rules over health. Point blank, period. That's how it goes. So I'm just like, oh, I see what that's about. That's why that happened. And that's some tropical shit. Now, if it was Sidereal, what would it be? It would be Cancer, right? It would be Cancer. Now, some of y'all might say, oh, well, Cancer rules over nutrition, which is true. Which is true. So I said, all right, let me keep going, right? So yesterday, now the moon is in Virgo. Right now the moon is in Virgo, whoever's watching. Moon is in Virgo. I get an inbox from this woman, fine ass, right? Anyway, but she's great. She's great. Overall, she's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to patch it up either. Like, she's fucking awesome. So we have a conversation and we solidify something. We're going to work together. We're going to do this deal. You know what I'm saying? And the deal requires analyzing and measurement. You understand what I'm saying? So that's Virgo. That's Virgo all day. Now, you're not going to say that that's Leo. This is something that is more distinct. You're not going to say that that's Leo. You know what I mean? I couldn't convince myself, like, yo, it's Leo. Because that's what Sidereal will suggest, that we're living in the time, and we're living in the sign before the sign that we think that we're living in. So basically, India or whoever practices Sidereal believes that we're in Sagittarius season right now instead of Capricorn season. You understand? So I don't see it, yo. I don't see it. And I did another test run. I just went to the store, right? So I go to the store. I'm craving snacks right now. So I get to the store, I get what I'm getting, but I got a whole bunch of fruit to go with the other vegetables that I got. Like I'm really on, because that Leo shit set me off. I'm really on my shit. I'm really back on my shit. I'll always be on it, but I'm like heavy on it now. You know what I mean? So I go get my fruits and my vegetables that I need to finish for my concoctions, my mix that I got going on. Pause. And I'm at the counter. I know the dude in the store. I know all the dudes in the store. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody in the store, the chicks too. I just know all the store clerks and shit, right? So I go in the store. I'm kicking it with the store clerk for like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like just shooting the shit, catching up and shit. So I put something up on the counter. And I realize as I'm talking to him, I'm just looking at my peripheral because I like to stay on point. I'm very aware. I'm very attentive. I'm a Virgo ascendant and a Virgo moon, and the moon is in Virgo at this very particular time. So I look at the corner of my eye and I see there's a big bag of chips on sale, right? It's a special, another special. So that I can't get my eyes off of this shit. So I like zoom in on that shit, like, because I've stopped eating chips. Like I like chips, you know what I'm saying? Especially like I'm watching a movie or some shit like that. Like I watching YouTube, I love chips, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't been eating chips like that because of the trans fats. So I'm like, man, I can't fuck with this shit, right? So like I said, I zoomed in on the chips. Shit said no trans fats. Ooh, because I don't fuck with it's the trans fats that's devious out there. You feel me? So shit said no trans fats. I'm like, say word. And it's like, it was $2 for a big old bag, right? So I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Matter of fact, it's not a promotion. I ain't bullshit. It's not a promotion, right? Homemade, made at home, made in New York. It's local, and it's genetically modified. It's none of that. It's none of the bullshit in it. No gluten. It's none of the bullshit in it, right? Shit tastes fresh. They're awesome. I fucking love it. I came off. You know what I mean? And I saved money. So my point again here is I just look at the facts, man. I look at the facts of the downloads in the hologram, my hologram of what I see. And that's how I confirm which system to use. Now, some people, and I'm not saying that this might not be true, right? Maybe in other parts of the world, maybe in the Eastern Hemisphere, some kind of way, they got it to where it actually impacts them and resonates with them the way that they have it arranged. Because I just, for one, I couldn't see it no other way. So it was good that I came across a time when I can analyze two signs that are as different as Leo and Virgo. Leo and Virgo is different. So that really seals the deal for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was very attentive and I zoomed in on that bag of chips to say, and I'm looking, Virgo naturally rules over health anyway. So I'm still on that shit. Right? Still on that shit. So, I mean, that's my take on it. And those are the reasons why. Whoever wants to know how to do what I did, go to astro.com and get your ephemeris. Download it for 2024 now. You will not be disappointed. I'm telling you. Because you'll be able to look at the key code. You'll be able to, and then you can go, well, you could just use the ephemeris. You don't even got to go to that hieroglyph chart. Just use the ephemeris. The key code will show you what day of what year, that what planet is in what place. And then you can look at your hologram. You can play a nice little game. You can say, you know what? I'm going to take a stroll. I'm going to take a little trip around the city. Go local. Start local. And see what pops up. See what signs grab you the most. See who bumps into you, or see who catches your eye tying their shoe, and then you look at their sneakers, and then Pisces rules the feet, and then the moon is in Pisces, and you're like, oh shit. Like, try this shit so you can also confirm, and then come back to this video and get in the comment section and tell me, do you fuck with Sidereal or do you fuck with Tropical? You know what I'm saying? No love lost to the Sidereals though. I'm out.